fighting for something. You know, all the teams in the West 2 through 11 are fighting, for seeding and for spots. So, um, we watch the film, figure out ways that we can get better. Coming out of those two disappointing games, honestly, and we didn't defend, giving up, 130 plus. That's not our ball club. So we'll be, pretty whole besides Kyrie coming back tomorrow, with the two bigs and myself. So, try to get it tomorrow.
What are markers for you specifically when you know that your game is going, whether it be aggressiveness on the offensive end or the defensive end? What are some indicators for you early on in the game that you know that you got your game going early on?
Just making the right play. Not about, shooting a basketball every time or, making misses. Just making the right read. If they come double, make the play out of the double team. And if they go one-on-one, then either still make the read to score or to pass the ball. But I feel best when I'm going when I got, my other guys going and getting them involved.
What are the challenges like for you as you kind of try to build an identity with this group on the fly, with still, not really ever having everybody there, knowing what you want it to be like, but trying to figure it out on both ends right now with so little time?
Yeah, I mean, the process is fun. The journey is fun. It's definitely tougher just because, it's so late in the season and you don't have practice times with guys in and out of the lineup because of injury. So, you can't really work on things, but we're able to get a couple of days off, practice today, and kind of get back in the swing of things. But for me, they're trying to bring that leadership identity here and try to help the guys out to learn on the fly. Our practice time is doing games, so trying to be very vocal on both ends of the floor.
Just curious, from what you've been able to pick up throughout your career, what does it take for two all-NBA caliber players to truly make it work?
Trust, sacrifice, probably the biggest. You do those things, you can make anything work.
Speaking of limited practice time, what were some of the things you guys were able to focus on today, and what are some areas you guys are focused on collectively, kind of on a daily basis at this point of the season?
Transition, pretty bad transition team. Just even skipping ahead to tomorrow, they're pretty good. They like to get out in transition, so we kind of went over there, our spacing. When I have the ball playing a too big lineup, just touching little things that can help us for the rest of the games of this season and play in playoffs.
AD, two of your former teammates went into were announced for this year's class of the 2025 Hall of Fame. Just your thoughts about Dwight and Carmelo getting their just dues?
Yeah, that's big time. They both deserving. There was no question that they were going to be in there. It was just a matter of when. I think, Dwight should definitely been in that top 75 list. But, he's a generational talent. What he was able to do in Orlando to start off his career. Phenomenal athlete, defender, multiple defensive player of the year. Helped us win a title in 20. And Melo, what he was able to do. Olympics. I think he's the best USA Olympic player to ever touch the court. And then what he was able to do in New York as well, carrying the franchise. So both of those guys are very deserving and definitely happy for them.
You, Lively, and Gapper did not play the last time when you played the Lakers in L.A. How much of a difference should that make this time around?
Yeah, I mean, just showing bodies. We had, Walker Kessler playing at 5. So, with them being able to attack the basket and like to get into the paint, having, me, Gav, or, myself and Live, both of those guys on the floor or whatever, just make it a little more crowded for them and not make the paint so wide open.
I know you said that there won't be any emotions when it comes for you, but there'll obviously be a lot of emotion in the building. How do you and your teammates guard against trying to do too much, knowing what kind of atmosphere is going to be in a game like this?
Just play basketball. They've never, probably experienced anything, like this. I've been traded before, so going back to New Orleans and all that, it was, I've been through it, so I kind of know what to expect and kind of know how to funnel those emotions and just play basketball. but that's what makes the game fun. That's what makes basketball and sports fun, entertaining. Having games like tomorrow. So in the regular season, so it's gonna be fun. Now I do my job as best I can to kind of keep the guys together and not getting too high, not getting too low, but focusing on the game.
What did that first game back in New Orleans feel like for you?
It was fun, and we got the win. I had game-winning free throws, so a little icing on the cake. But it was fun. It was entertaining. It was expected, but so all we gotta do is focus on just getting the win. Whatever it takes to get the job done.
AD, I know you're also a supporter of the W. Just talks about Sue Maya and Sylvia Fowles going in as well.
Yeah, I mean, all legends. Got a chance to see them play up close in the Olympics as well. I don't think that Sylvia was there, but Maya and Sue were for sure. So, pioneers of the game for the W, and continuing to give back to the game as well. With the commentating and their support. So, two women I got to see. I watched Sylvia as well, but two I got to see play live, and all three are very dominant, and like I said, were pioneers of the game.
You good?
Appreciate it.
You guys can stay in here and we'll bring Coach Ken when he's...
How has Brandon helped you guys? How can he help you guys going forward?
Yeah, I can't comment on that. I mean, we'll see when the time comes about B. Will. He's been great. He's done everything we've asked. So, but there's nothing we can't comment on that right now.
Jason, you guys didn't have AD and Lively and Gapper the last time you played the Lakers. How much of a difference can they make this time around?
Yeah, I think we're going to need those two. When not having AD offensively and defensively, and then also for Gav offensively and defensively, we got to be able to protect the paint. The Lakers are playing great right now, and so our defense will be tested. But it's good to, as we get healthy here, having guys out there, and hopefully we can work on our continuity, being able to stay healthy and going forward.
You know Luka almost more than any other coach. How do you slow down a guy like that?
I mean, he's playing incredible, but that's Luka. Luka is one of the best players in the world. You got to be able to show different defenses, and that's even hard, And so when you look at what he's doing, he's shooting the three, he's getting to the rim and to the free throw line, and then he's setting the table for his teammates. And so, our defense will be tested tomorrow night.
Is there any part of his game that's more dangerous than the other?
They're all dangerous. That's what makes him one of the best players in the world. When you look at his ability to find players, being able to score, set the tone, and so again, especially when he gets you dancing with him, he has the advantage. So for us, we got to try to make it tough on him and contest, knowing that he's going to score, and again, he's playing at a high level.
I imagine obviously there's going to be a ton of emotion in the building tomorrow night with his return, and with each basket that he may make, there could be significant noise when he's obviously making baskets. How have you messaged with your team about guarding against doing too much, or just staying within yourselves, knowing that there could be some different emotions given the kind of atmosphere that's going to happen tomorrow?
Yeah, I think understanding the emotion, and for his return, I think it's just about the game. He scores, take the ball out, and go the other way. Fans have a right to cheer. Understanding what he has done for this franchise in a short, time, and I think that's right. But the big thing is for us is to stay in the moment, focus on what's in front of us. If he scores, take the ball out, go the other way, and just play the game. Understanding there will be a lot of emotions, and a lot of cheers. Also, the Lakers travel well, so.
I imagine it might be a little different with the amount of Mavericks fans who love the player.
Yeah, I'm just saying that the Lakers do travel well. I've been on both sides. I've been with the Lakers and won a championship, and understand that they do travel well, but also the fans should show their appreciation for Luka. There's no doubt that they have that right, and they should cheer for him. Yeah. He's one that has entertained since his rookie year, so I think it's safe to say that they should cheer. But for us, it's about trying to find a way to win.
Do you remember how it was when the Mavericks traded you in your first trip?
Too long, too far. I don't remember. I honestly don't. But you know, it is emotional. I think anytime anybody's traded, and so coming back for the first time, or even the second time, or the third time, because of the memories of being able to get to the Western Conference Finals, to be able to get to the finals, to be an All-Star, the things that he has done in a short amount of time is incredible. So I don't think it's just this one time that it'll be emotional. I think it's going to be emotional for, for years to come. And so, and I think that's safe to say, and it's fair that the fans here have a right to cheer for him.
Coach, congratulations on the Redeem team going into the Hall of Fame. Just your thoughts on that, and then also Kobe's importance to that building that culture back.
Yeah, it's a great honor anytime to play for your country, for Team USA, and to hear the news about the Redeem team being elected into the Hall of Fame is a great honor. When you talk about Kobe and the presence and his ability to set the stage, I know we've all seen that clip about running into Gasol against Spain, but just when you talk about LeBron and D Wade and Melo, there's two guys in there getting inducted twice, Melo and Dwight. But I think the guys behind the scenes too, Jerry Colangelo and Sean Ford, those guys who put the team together, I know they won't probably be mentioned in the Hall of Fame, but those people behind the scenes should be recognized too. And then Coach K, being able to put all those egos in a room, to bring them together, to have one goal, and that was to win a gold medal. And I think he should get a lot of credit too.
What were the biggest takeaways from the Clipper games for you that you guys have wanted to focus on during these couple days?
Yeah, the Clippers are playing extremely well, and I thought our transition defense and our turnovers, were something that we had to get better at, and so we've talked about that watching tape, and then being able to work on that a little bit today. But I think, again, being bigger, we have to be better in transition, and that's something that we worked on. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that's a wrap.